what's cracking? I'm out here in the UK. I'm straight out of Compton tour, man. Much love. And you know you rocking with, man. It's Lil Easy E, and we about that online. So we finna get it cracking, man.
It just was crazy because before I even knew P, he heard of us. You feel me? So when Gotti first brought me out there to the studio when I first met P, and P had asked me my name, right? So I told him Pheno. He was like, "Fuck, man, that shit go perfect. That shit go perfect with the Gambino family." You know what I'm saying? You can just leave it like that. You feel me? So it just like show you how shit just be predestined. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, that shit was just like already written, bro.
So I mean, the thing where you say with like the Gotti Boyz and stuff like that was Gotti from the Gambino family, was that a clique that Gotti was a part of?
No.
Okay.
Me and Gotti met when we was in LTI. That's for teenagers, for teens, a jailhouse. And that's what me and Gotti met at. And we've been, been A1 from like, you hear me, like real, you hear me?
What about Mr. Sleep? Because we've had people ask, there was an original sort of Gambino family cover that they said with Mr. Sleep, and people have asked, what was his relationship with the group and when did it change with like
Sleep,
Malachi
well, rest in peace to Ferrazano. That's his stage name. He was when the Gambino family first started, it was them two, him and Gotti. And something that happened, you remember, where P had cut him. You feel me? So I came in right where Gotti needed help at. You feel me? So P just like, when I met P one in that office, like, shit is doing shit. He was like, look, don't want to trip because like Gotti need help right now. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I want to just put you with the Gambino family. You know? So yeah, it was. They did, but they never like worked on that project. The project ain't start popping until I signed with them.
Okay.
And that's when that's how Reginelli and Malachi come in.
You have been doing some music stuff before. Like, was that solo, or was you part of like a clique? Because we know New Orleans has got like a huge musical culture, and we've spoken to a few different members of the Tank, and they say a lot of the people that even ended up in groups, they were from other little cliques and stuff before, or they were doing little bits before. So what was your original sort of start out? Who did you start out with musically, or was it something that you just kind of fell into at that point?
No, it wasn't nothing I fell into. Ever since I was 4 years old, that's like as long as I can remember. I always wanted to be two things: a rapper and a gangster. You hear me? And look, when before No Limit and before Mine Right GMG, me and the Gotti Boyz started a label called STG, Surviving the Game Records. You hear me? And so that just always been there. I mean, that ain't nothing that I fell into. But when I went and did a Jose, and when I come home, I started Mind Right GMG. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that ain't nothing I fell into. Shit, that's been with me. It's in my spirit, in my soul, in my heart, in my blood, my DNA.
We definitely heard you on a lot of the classics, and we've still, people still banging them to this day. I was, jamming one the other day. I think New Orleans Frets with you got a QB and all that, and it was like, you definitely laid down some impactful music then. And then
shout out to QB, yeah.
And then fast forward to nowadays, I'm jamming some of the new stuff that you're putting out with, and it's still equally hold its way up. But going backwards a bit, because we got a huge amount of No Limit fans that definitely want to hear a lot about your experiences around the label and stuff. What was it like for you being a part of like the No Limit soundtracks and the compilation albums, and what were those experiences like recording some of those projects?
Man, believe it or not, Fonzie, I was like, I hated myself. Look, since a teen, I ghost wrote a lot of shit with No Limit that you wouldn't even believe. You hear me? You hear me? A lot of shit that I ghost wrote. Look, I ghost wrote more songs than I actually put out. Put it like that. But that experience, man, it's like I said before, like it's ain't no word for it yet, you know, to describe that, bro. Like that experience, that lifestyle there. Cause you know, No Limit, you know, we was number one in the world, you know.
Yep.
You feel me? Number one. So I'm talking about everywhere you go, like yeah, you ever really see that tank is over with. You know? That tank speaks for everything. You don't even have to open your mouth on shit. So yeah, this definitely was a beautiful experience. You can't make up no name for it, man.
And growing up in New Orleans, I mean, you know, what was your relationship like with other members of the Tank that were from New Orleans? Because, you know, we know that some people had different connections or they grew up together in school and stuff. We're speaking of legends like, you know, Max, Soulja Slim. What was your relationship like with those guys and stuff? And what did you move over to California at any point as well, or was you just based like out in the South when it was in Baton Rouge?
I was in between. I never stayed in Cali, but like we was all, but never stayed there, but I stayed there. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Like we always was working out there and shit, you know? Like doing the Last Dance, shoot movies and all kind of shit. So like, yeah, I ain't stayed there, but I stayed out there. But a lot of us from the Tank, like my soldier mates during that time, man, Slim, believe it or not, man, Slim was born in the same project, Up In Melph.
Okay.
Slim used to stay right next door to me when we were shorties, you hear me? And his mama moved to the Magnolia. You feel me? But he originally was, you know, Out the Melph. You feel me? So me and him go back, you feel me? So when I signed, Slim signed, like, I want to say, like, Slim came home probably like 2 weeks after I signed. And P. Snatch and Masuni come out of jail. Took him to Baton Rouge and put him in an apartment and shit, because during that time, all of us was at the Gates Apartments in Baton Rouge.
Okay. Is that where you recorded No Limit Party and some of those bangers, man, for Slim Joint?
But all those the Platinum and Gold album was recorded in Baton Rouge at the studio out there for College Drive in Baton Rouge.
Okay. So with you know, I know you definitely like we mentioned, you know, from 97, 98 upwards, you know, that was a huge pinnacle era just for the Tanks and stuff. And you know, we heard you across the board predominantly featured on a lot of projects. Recently in the media, there's been a lot of, you know, talk about some past events that happened. So we've had a few fans that want to ask your opinion, I guess, if you was at these events, or, you know, I don't want to incriminate nobody on no shit, but I'm sure everybody's heard by now there was a confrontation, it was said, between No Limit and Death Row at a comedy show. You know, was you there at that event, or what was your experience like at that, if so?
Are you talking about the event when everybody had to run out of there?
Or something with Snoop, yeah.
Yeah, when we had to get out for that, yeah, that was a helicopter. Yeah, I was there for that. Yeah. Matter of fact, it was in the middle of our performance. We had to get out there.
Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on aboutthonline.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.